everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. I have another TEMU haul and yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of my new subscribers as well as my existing subscribers. I appreciate you all so very much. I was so happy after my last video. My subscriber count was creeping up there, so that was really nice. Maybe I'll even hit 500 before too long, so that would be so exciting. Anyway, so like I said, we have TEMU today. It's always TEMU. What am I saying? As if it could be something else. And as per usual, I will have links for everything down in my description box, as well as my affiliate link and code. All right, enough of that nonsense. Let's get started. So the first item we have is some hand cream. So this was $5.99 when I purchased it. It is currently sold out. It doesn't say it's discontinued, it just says sold out. So I do have the link, and so you would be able to click on it and request to be notified when it comes back in stock. That being said, it is kind of a present from Santa Claus. It is Christmas geared or branded. So yeah, I don't know whether they'll get any more in anytime soon or whether it'll be more likely to be closer to Christmas of 2024. So anyway, this is what the little bottle looks like, and I have been using it. So it is cherry blossom scent, which I love. This contains urea and vitamin E. Urea is supposed to be good for creating a barrier on your skin to prevent moisture loss, and vitamin E obviously for the moisturizing properties. It's kind of funny. It does say on it, relieves extremely dry, cracked hands, but then in the listing there's actually a spot where it says it claims to wipe out soft, girly hands. So on the bottle it says gets rid of really cracked hands, but on the ad, on the listing, it says that it's going to wipe out your soft, girly hands. So yeah, who knows? It does rub in very nicely. It does absorb well, and it does not leave a greasy feel. And like I said, cherry blossom scent, which in my opinion is really, really nice. It's not really strong. It's just a nice light scent. So I do really like this. Next item is a waterproof eyebrow gel. I paid $2.98 for this. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $2.69. It is available in 8 different colors. The color I got was called neutral medium brown, and that's what it looks like in the bottle. There are 8 colors. Multiples of those are various shades of brown, as well as there's a couple of blonde shades, a gray and a black. So it is supposed to be waterproof, sweat proof, and it's supposed to last up to 24 hours. And it does say that it is cruelty free. I used it on my eyebrows today, and I definitely think it's too light for me. Definitely like more of like a light reddish brown look on me. So I'm not thrilled with the color. I probably should have went with something darker, but I'm not sure whether or not I will end up hanging on to this or not, because yeah, the color is just probably not going to work for me. So this is what the little applicator tip looks like. So, and then the other end has like a little spoolie brush that you can brush through your eyebrows after putting the product in. So I will swatch a little bit of it on my hand here. So I don't know. I mean, it looks fairly dark on my hand, but yeah, once I put it on my eyebrows and then kind of brushed through it with the spoolie, like this is what I got. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely think a darker color would have been better. Maybe I just need to apply more of it though, because it definitely doesn't look too light on my hand. So maybe if I'm a little heavier handed, but then I might just look like a freak with painted on eyebrows. So who knows? All right, next we have mascara. This was $2.48 when I purchased it. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is still $2.48. It is available in 14 different colors. I got color 12, which is just a brown shade. There are some pretty vibrant colors that you can get, like there's pink and red and purple, blue, green, like bright shades, but I just wanted something subtle. I am not a vibrant makeup person. It's supposed to help curl your lashes, and it is waterproof and smudge proof. I must say it is a pretty small container. I honestly was kind of surprised at how little it is, but I mean it was $2.48, so it's okay. I did use it today. I don't know that I can really tell that it's a brown as opposed to black that I normally use. I'm hopeful. I've been having a real issue lately, and I never used to have the problem where after wearing mascara for a while I end up with black all underneath my eyes down here, which is really weird because I don't even put mascara on my bottom lashes. I only put it on the top. So I don't really know, and it's not even just the one mascara that I've used. I've used a couple of different ones, and it seems to happen every time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with this one, whether or not I end up with kind of brown underneath. Hopefully not. And if not, then that will be a win as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, definitely if you're looking for some nice bright colors, maybe I should have ordered a bright one just to see whether or not it really was bright. But I certainly wouldn't have got use out of it because I would not wear, you know, like a bright blue or green or pink or purple mascara. So it would just have been a waste for me to order that. So if you guys want, if you want to see, I will order one. So if you put down in the comments, even if it's only one person, but if someone puts down in the comments that they would like me to try out one of the more vibrant colors, for sure, put it down there and I will order it. Give me a suggestion on color you think I should get. I do have green eyes, so I don't know, maybe like a reddish. I think that kind of reddish color is supposed to bring out the green in your eyes, so maybe something like that. But yeah, if you guys want me to try it, let me know and I will do that. Next item is this loose setting powder. It is currently $6.98. I did get it for $3.56. I'm not sure why. I'm not complaining, but I'm not sure why. I don't know if it was a lightning deal or a coupon code or something. I'm not really sure. It does only come in one color. It is called Natural. This is what the container looks like. So that's the color. So it is described as being a hydrating, flawless setting powder, and it provides oil control. The reviews on it were good. I don't know that I saw any bad reviews on it at all. The one thing I was curious about is how much product you were going to get. The listing didn't say anything that I could see. I went back and I've looked, and I have not seen anything that indicates the amount of product that you're getting. I even scrolled through some of the pictures in the reviews, or pretty much all of the pictures from the reviews, to see if anybody had included a picture where I could read how much was in it, but there wasn't. But now that I have it, it's 15 grams that you get. So, and just as a comparison, I had looked up how much, I just picked other setting powder, and it was Elf brand setting powder, and for Elf brand I found it for $8, but $8 Canadian, and you get 8 grams of product. So this at $6.98, getting 15 grams is a good deal. So I don't know whether or not it is a color that would work for everybody. It is pretty light. So, and obviously I'm very fair. So I think it's perfectly fine for me, but it maybe wouldn't work for people who are darker skinned than me, which is pretty much a good portion of the population of the world. So the next item I got is a little storage bag for storing nail polish. I paid $18.17 for this. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $21.83 for the black color that I got. It is available in 7 other colors, and the price that you pay depends on the color. So it ranges in price from about $20 up to $27, like I said, depending on what color you pick. So it is about 9.5 inches wide. It is about 7.5 inches deep. And when this is fully pulled up, because it's kind of squished down now from it getting delivered, it is about 7 inches tall. So there are 2 zippered sections on it, and the zippers seem to work great. The bottom half has this foam insert, which you can take out if you don't want it, but it has these little bits so you can take out and put nail polish bottles in. So if you wanted to do that, you could take all these little bits out and it will hold 30 bottles of nail polish. My problem that I'm gonna have is the nail polish that I have bought off of TEMU that I like is this. So unfortunately, with this fancy bottle and fancy lid, it's not really gonna work in this case. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. I do have currently just the 1 bottle of this, but I have ordered top coat and base coat in the same brand, as well as a color changing nail polish. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could potentially just remove this completely and put my nail polish in, or even cut it, I guess, so that I would have, you know, nice slots for holding bottles for most of it, but then maybe have a row at the end or something that doesn't have anything, and I can just throw those bottles in there. I'm not really sure. The top half of this bottom section has this zippered mesh pouch and these different elastics for holding things in place, and yeah, little mesh parts on both parts there. And then close up the bottom. And then the top section is just kind of an open area. It does have this little removable divider, and it just attaches by Velcro. You can see the Velcro here, and there's also Velcro on this side. So you can just put this in wherever you need it, whether you want it, you know, in the middle to divide it evenly or whatever you like, or like I said, you can just remove it. And then the top half has, again, another zippered part, and then just some little pouches here as well. So I liked this because it had that top section, which is big enough to fit like the UV light. So I probably, oh well, I could potentially use the divider. It would leave a little bit of room, and the divider, I guess, would help hold this sort of steady in place. So I'm not sure whether I'll put the divider back in or not, but yeah, I think it's just a nice way to arrange all your nail products together and keep it tidy and that. So quality wise, it seems really, really good. I'm really happy with the quality of it. If I was to return it, the only reason I would be returning it is just because those bottles that I've bought are now too big for it, and I kind of liked the idea of having the foam insert in the bottom for holding bottles in place. So yeah, I'm likely going to keep it, but if I was to return it, that would be my only reason for returning it, is just because the bottles of nail polish I've got are too tall for it. So, but anyway, lots of nice other colors in it. I just went for the black because at the time it was the cheapest one. So the next item I got is just a crystal glass manicure stick. So I paid $2.69 for this. It is currently $2.98 for the clear one that I got. It is available in 4 colored versions. So there's like a purpley, a green, a yellow, and an orange, I think it is. So, and it varies depending on which one you pick, how much it is. Most of them are either $2.98 or $3.48. So it is shorter than I was kind of thinking. I mean, it did say on the listing, but I mean, it'll work well. So it has 2 different ends to it. It has this end, which is just kind of like a pointed tip, and then the other end is like an angled tip. And so this end is just for kind of cleaning up around your cuticles, any dead skin and stuff that is around there. And then that slanted end just for, you know, pushing your cuticles back. I like it because it's the crystal glass, so this is etched, and so it's, you know, it'll last a long time. And if you're finding it not to be working quite as well anymore, you can just give this a wash and let it dry, and then it would be good as new. So yeah, I'm really happy that I've got this, because I had just been using, you know, cheap like wooden ones that come with sets of nails, and they, I mean, they work, but they're not ideal. So the next item I got was another set of these gel nail wraps. I was actually kind of disappointed when I got this package, because this is the same packaging as the ones that I had in my haul from last week, that I wasn't real impressed with the quality of them. But these ones were actually better than those last ones. These ones I paid $7.49. I did get price adjustments. Currently they are $5.99. They come with 16 of the nail stickers, nail strips. So, and there's what they look like. So, and then it also came with this little pouch. It did have 2 alcohol wipes. I've already used the one, and then the little nail file, and that wooden cuticle stick I was just talking about. You know, that, I mean, it works, but you know, could be better. But anyway, so here they are on my nails. Like I said, they are better than the last ones that came in the similar box like this. The ones that I wasn't real happy with last week, they were just $2 something. So I guess I'd have to say that it's probably not the brand of them. It's probably more to do with the price. So I don't think I would purchase nail wraps that were in the $2 range off of TEMU. I think I would only be buying them if they're a little bit more expensive, just for the quality of them. So these were much easier to apply than the ones from last week. Very similar to the very first ones that I had put on. They were easy enough to put on. I will say, they do say that they're stretchable, and they are, but I find that when you put them under the UV lamp, that they shrink again. So like I would stretch, I'll see one that's maybe worse than another, like this one here, you know, I would stretch it and get it completely over to the edge of my nail. And yet then when I would put it under the lamp, then it was pulling away from my nail. So now I've got a gap at the side of it. So that's part of the reason I like the ones that come with more nail wraps. Like the first ones I got had 20 in it, because then you have a wider range of sizes of nail wraps. Because these ones that come with 16, I mean, I'm sure they would be fine for a lot of people, but I guess I have big hands, big nails, wide nails. So a lot of times I'm having a hard time getting them to fit my nails, to be wide enough for my nails. So, I mean, I guess probably nobody else is going to notice it, but I notice it, and it is kind of annoying not to have them be fully around my nails. And like I said, it does say they're stretchable, and when I first stretched them, it looked good. It looked perfect as far as the width, but when I cured it, ended up shrinking back again. So they are very pretty though. I did not, with these ones, put on a top coat. None of the ones that I've tried have said that you're supposed to put a top coat on, but I have put a top coat on the other ones that I've used. I will say these, I mean, they're shiny when I first do it, and how long have I had them on? I've only had them on for 4 days. So, and I'm finding that a lot of the shine is gone. So there's definitely dull spots on the nails now that weren't there when I first applied them. So I do think that putting on the top coat probably would help, and I could still do that now. I just figured maybe I would do a little experiment and see how long they last, because the first ones I put on were great. The only reason I took them off is because of how much they had grown out. I have noticed a couple of these very little bit, but starting to lift a little at the end of my nail. So I thought, let's just leave them without a top coat and see how long they last. But I'm sure they're gonna be coming off before they get to the point of needing to be because of regrowth of my nail. So, but I do like them. They're very pretty. Next thing I got is just this set of gel polish remover and cuticle oil. I paid $6.98 for this. I did get a couple of price adjustments. Currently, they are $5.59. Now you can get, as the listing says, you can get it in 6 different flavors. I don't know about you, but I don't intend on tasting them. So, but you get the gel polish remover with all of them, and then it's just the cuticle oil that varies as to which scent you get. So I had previously bought some of the cuticle oil. I think I got the aloe one that time. So this time I picked, what did I pick? Jasmine, I think it was. So I didn't really need the cuticle oil, but I couldn't seem to find just the polish remover sold individually. So that's why I went with the set of the two. So I have not had a chance to use the this gel polish remover yet. The reviews are kind of mixed on it. Some people said it worked great, and then other people said that it didn't work at all. So I will definitely update in a future video how this worked for me. To use it, it just says to file the surface of the nail, then to apply this onto the nail, and then leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. And at that point, it should have dissolved the nail polish to the point that you can scrape it off. And then you would just have to kind of clean up your nail, like any little bits that are left, just kind of use a file and clean it off. So, and then they recommend using the cuticle oil afterwards. Now, it is supposed to be a more natural gel polish remover, so it's supposed to be gentler on your nails than using, say, acetone, and there is vitamins and nutrients in it, so it's supposed to be, be gentler and just, leave your nail fairly moisturized, and then, yeah, like I said, use the cuticle oil after it. So I will definitely give an update on that once I've had a chance to use it, whether it's worth it or not. I'm not sure whether just using it on these is going to be a good enough test, because I think if I just kind of lifted the edge of the wrap and got some of this underneath it, I think it would work fine. because that's just really getting rid of an adhesive that's underneath these, as opposed to actually dissolving the nail polish. So I'll try it with these, but I probably will try it just with regular gel polish before I give an update on it, just so that I can give you a thorough review on how well it worked. The next item I bought is just a microfiber cleaning glove. This does only come with one glove. It is not a pair that you get. So I got this for $1.67, and then I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $2.24 for this one, the pink one that I got. That is available in 8 other colors. Most of them are $2.24, but there are a couple of colors that were $1.97. So this is, like I said, it's microfiber, so it is lint free and is great for cleaning. I already had one that I bought years ago at a local hardware store or something, but I just wanted an extra one, so it just fits on your hand and you can dust with it. So I really like having it in my car. I find on the dash, being able to reach into different spots, as well as just around the steering wheel and, you know, the display panel and stuff like that, just where there's like different little nooks and crannies. Like, it just finds that it works well for that. It is obviously reusable. You can just throw it in the wash machine and give it a wash, and it'll be good as new. It does seem like nice quality. Initially, when I first saw it, I thought quality wise it looked a little not great compared to the one that I already have, but once I took it out of the packaging and stuff, yeah, it's good and thick. I'd say it as good as the one that I already have. Now the one that I got, I think it was probably around $10 or something, but this was like a number of years ago, and in that one you got 2 gloves. So this definitely is a good deal, I think. Yeah, if you're interested in something like this, these are good quality, and yeah, I really like it. Another thing that people say that they like using it for is dusting plants, because then you can just kind of grab the leaves of your plants and get the dust off. So, you know, things like that, or light fixtures and things. Yeah, these work great for things like that. So yeah. The next item I got came in this box. So it didn't fare, the box didn't fare well. The item is actually fine. But anyway, it is a bamboo plant stand. I paid $4.39 for the size I got. Currently it is $8.78, and I got the extra large. So it comes in these 2 pieces. They are both notched in the middle, and you just put it together like that with the notches. So if I can actually get the notches lined up. So yeah, so just like that, and then you can just sit your planter inside there. It is available in small, medium, and large, as well as the extra large, and the prices range from about $5.48 to $8.78. The small one is about 5 inches across, medium is about 5.5 inches, large is 7.6, and this extra large one is about 10 inches wide. It does seem like fine quality. It's, you know, nothing amazing, but it's fine. I do have a couple of spots where there's like little bits of wood, so, but you're not going to be touching it a whole lot. It's just going to be sitting holding a plant, so it's not that big of a deal. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit my plant. I ended up getting a planter from an auction, and I got an amazing deal on it. It would have cost me $135 or something to buy this plant pot. Like, do people really pay that much money for a plant pot? It blew my mind. Anyway, $135, and I got it for like 20 something. So it's going to be a perfect size for my plant, but the plant pot that I got is basically 10 inches, And although this is supposed to be 10 inches, well, it is 10 inches. The 10 inches is a measurement from the outside part of these. So the inside part is not 10 inches. And that's what I would need for the plant pot that I got. So I'm going to return this. My husband's going to make me one. When I saw I could get this for like $4, I thought I would go ahead and get it rather than be patient and wait for my husband to get around to making me one. But they don't seem to have a bigger one on TEMU, so I can't just return this one and get bigger off of TEMU. So I will let him make one for me, and I'll just have to be patient. I'll just have to learn to wait, and then I will get it. The next item I got are these boots. These were $23.97 when I got them. I have gotten a amazing price adjustment of $5.41, so I was thrilled about that. Currently, they are $19.19 for the black color. They are also available in a khaki color, a light pink, like a dusty kind of pink, a bright pink. As far as what I'm concerned, it would be a bright pink. They call it rose red, and a pale blue that they call lake blue. They come in sizes 7.5 up to size 12, and I got the size 11. The price varies depending on the size and color that you get. The cheapest that I saw was about $18.79, and the most expensive that I saw currently was $20.39. I am super happy with the quality of these. It is very hard finding shoes, boots, anything, sandals, anything on TEMU that will fit size 11 and up. Most of them seem to end at 10, but there's a lot on there that the listings only go to like 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5. Like it's really hard. It's a struggle for us big-footed girls. But yeah, these I really, really like. Now, the size of the heel is, or height of the heel is probably a little more than what I should be getting. They're over 3 inches high. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you're supposed to measure it to say, but like this section here is over 3 inches. At least it is, a chunky heel. It's not a really skinny one, so it should be fine as far as that. It does have more of a squared off or rounded toe, and they are just made of like kind of a stretchy knit material, so it works perfect for me. I have a high instep, so a lot of times putting on a boot like that, I just have a hard time getting my foot into it. So yeah, these work perfect for me. Now, I mean, I'm used to walking around in Birkenstocks or Skechers, so I don't think my feet will be very happy with me when I wear these, but they're just gonna have to deal with it, because sometimes fashion has to overrule comfort. So yeah, love these. I think they are great quality. They seem to be very well made, and I think they were a steal of a deal. So yeah, definitely recommend these. The next item I got was just this t-shirt. It is plus size. It was $8.99 when I purchased it. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $8.79. So it is just your standard kind of t-shirt. It is, round neck, crew neck, short sleeves. It's not super long, but it's also not like short. It is available in white, black, burgundy, pink, and like a sage kind of green color. And it is available in sizes 0XL through 4XL. I got the 4XL, which, going by the size chart, is supposed to be the equivalent of a US 20. It is 100% polyester, but it's like really nice. It's, the nice polyester. So it just feels like a cotton t-shirt to me, really. It's not shiny. It's nice and soft. It being white, I find like it's not like super see-through or anything. Like I'm very happy with it that way. You'll see when I try it on, or in the try on clip, it is, I believe, meant to be more of a fitted type t-shirt, not like loose and baggy. And that is the fit that I got. So, and it is what I wanted, because I wanted it more for wearing underneath things. So like a cardigan or jacket or whatever. The length I'm okay with, because underneath things, I'm figuring if I got jeans on, it will be tucked in. I hate crew necks. I just do. I never wear turtlenecks, and I really don't wear crew necks. I feel like I'm being choked even with like a crew neck t-shirt. So even though it is nice quality, it is, you know, a nice shirt, I think I'm gonna return it. I can't take having the neckline up here. You know, this is the kind of neckline I like, this, or like a V-neck or whatever. I like it to be open. So yeah, definitely recommend it if you like crew neck t-shirts. It's super nice. It's nice and soft and nice material. Yeah, I definitely recommend it as far as a crew neck t-shirt. It is great. It's got stretch to it. But yeah, I don't know why I ordered it. I should never have ordered a crew neck, because I know I don't like crew necks. I know I feel like I'm being strangled. So yeah. The next item I have is a dress. It is this floral print. I paid $20.69 for this. It is currently $22.98. It is available in sizes 1XL through 5XL. I got 4XL, which is a US 20 by the size charts. So on the listing I purchased it from, this was the only option available. It was an only color, only pattern. There are numerous other listings on TEMU that have the same dress, just in different colors, different patterns and stuff. So if you like the style but don't like the pattern that I had picked, then there are plenty others out there. It is 95% polyester, 5% spandex. It is a little bit shiny. I mean, it's not too bad, but it is a bit shinier than what I like. The other thing I'm not real keen on, and it's not really showing up on the camera, is that the light parts, the kind of off-white pieces, almost have a pinkish tinge to them. Like I said, doesn't look like it's showing up on camera at all, but in real life, it definitely, there's areas that look kind of pinkish. So it is a nice open neckline. I do like that part. It is probably about 3/4 length sleeve. There is a seam here, and then it's kind of like flares out a bit from there. And then there is a seam. Where is it? There is a seam at kind of the waist, and it is a bit gathered, and then, you know, comes down to just around my knees. I don't like it. I had seen another YouTuber haul this, well, not this specific one, this dress in other patterns. They've actually purchased multiples of this dress and rave about it, about how much they like it and how they always get compliments when they wear them. And so I thought, let me go ahead and try it. In my opinion, it's definitely oversized. As I said, I got the 4X, which is supposed to be like a US 20. So that should have fit me, but it is big on me. It is longer than what I would have liked, because for me, I would be wearing it as a top, more like a tunic, than wearing it as a dress. So yeah, I mean, you'll see in the try on, like it's just a bit big. It's just, maybe if it was smaller, maybe if it fit me better, maybe I would have liked it more, but it's just a little long. And the material's just that little bit shiny and just got those kind of pink tinges to it and stuff. So I'm not going to be keeping this. I don't know if I saw another version of it, a different pattern that maybe didn't have like the whitish color on it, then maybe I would give it another try and go down a size. But I'm really leaning towards probably this will be going back and I won't be ordering another one probably. I mean, the seams look fine. It looks well put together. It's just not the greatest material in my opinion and just does not fit me particularly well, and just don't really like it. So I am going to be returning it, but it is good quality from what I can tell, just kind of a little bit shiny. So if you're okay with that, you'll probably really like it. So the next item is a sweater, and it is this pretty mustardy yellow color. I paid $25.49 for this when I got it. I have gotten $5.76 in price adjustments, which was awesome. It is currently $25.48. I have seen it down lower in price several times since I ordered it. It is only available in sizes 1XL through 3XL. I don't think they had it any bigger, like ever. Like I don't think it's that the bigger sizes were sold out. They're just not listed there as options. So this is what it looks like. So it is not super long. It covers my butt, but it's not like, real long. It is maybe like a 3/4 length sleeve. It has the whole design on most of it. It does have a pocket on either side at the front. And then kind of the neat thing that I like is the back has a star on it. So I really liked that. It's a nice lightweight sweater. I thought the neckline was kind of strange, I have to say. I mean, I don't notice it when I've got it on, but when I first took it out of the bag, like that's the back. So it kind of goes down like a V like that in the back, which is definitely a bit different, but yeah, you don't really notice it when you're wearing it. So I was pleasantly surprised by this. It is 100% acrylic yarn. This was the only color it was available in, and like I said, it was only available in 1XL through 3XL, so I got the 3XL, and I was just hoping that it would work out. And I mean, I think it fits me okay. You can see in the try on section, I think it fits me okay. You can see in the try on clip. Yeah, I'm happy with how it fits. Super happy with the quality of it. I think it is a lovely color. It is made well, and yeah, just really, really like it. I think it'll be great for spring, summer, fall. Yeah, really nice. I really, really like it. In case you couldn't tell. I don't know. I still kind of think I tend to like things kind of loose, and I think it fits me fine. But yeah, I mean, if there had been a 4X, I probably would have ordered the 4X, and I probably would have liked the way the 4X fit me better. But I am very happy with how the 3X fits, and I'm definitely not going to be sending this back. I really, really, really like it. I do have a question, and maybe you guys can answer me in the comments. Do you like how I do the try-ons? The fact that I kind of do them separate and I just kind of insert the clip? Or would you prefer that I kind of record a clip where I'm talking about what I like or dislike about the item while I have it on? I mean, it's definitely easier for me the way I've been doing it, just to kind of do a clip where I'm not talking and then just kind of talk about it and insert that little clip. But, I am open to switching it up if you would prefer that I do it, that I'm putting a clip in of me trying it on and talking about whether I like it or not while I'm wearing it. So yeah, if you have an opinion on that, just put it down in the comments. Let me know. If there's enough people who would prefer me to do it, that I'm talking and saying what I like or dislike about an item while I'm wearing it, I will definitely, I'm open to doing that. But yeah, so put that in the comments. So we're on to our last item, and it is a piece of jewelry. It is this moissanite ring. They call it an eternity ring, which it's not really. It's not a true eternity ring because it does not have stones the full way around the band. I paid $13.28 for this. I did get a price adjustment on it. It is currently $13.28. So it is just a thin band. And like I said, it's not a true eternity ring because the stones don't go all the way around. They come about halfway, and then the back end is just smooth. It is available in sizes 5 through 11. I got a size 10. I typically am a 9 on my ring finger, but for whatever reason, my fingers just seem to be swelling lately, and so I'm needing to get bigger rings. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. Not complaining about having to shop for jewelry, but you know. So, here is it on with my horse-eye moissanite that I got, or marquee cut moissanite. So, I do really like it. I think it's really pretty. So, it is 925 sterling silver. It is stamped. It is stamped inside there, 925 sterling silver. It is available in a gold, like yellow gold tone. It doesn't really say what it is other than that it's 925 sterling silver. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's gold plated. If it's got the yellow gold, I'm assuming it's a yellow gold plating, that they wouldn't just put some cheap imitation gold coloring over top of sterling silver. But yeah, I don't know, it's super pretty. I really like it, and I will be wearing it with a solitaire ring. I don't know if I'll wear it with this. It doesn't fit underneath the stone on this very well, but I have my round moissanite solitaire that I can wear it with. So I did pull out my little handy dandy tester here, because I mean, it's $13.28, which I think is super cheap. But I was actually looking through the reviews, and there was somebody in the reviews that said that they tested it and that it wasn't moissanite, that it did not test as diamond, that they said that it was just glass. So I was like, oh, well, I suppose for $13.28 maybe it is. But so I wanted to give it a try and see. So I have turned it on. I have set it based on the temperature in the room. Like, there's a little chart on the back. So I've set it based on the size of the stone and the ambient temperature in the room. And I will test it. And I have tested it already. I know it comes back as reading as a diamond. So yeah, so yeah, that is it testing as a diamond. So I'm not sure whether the person in the reviews just didn't believe it was, or what they tested it with, but it is definitely testing as a diamond. So it is moissanite. I have used this with things that I know are diamond, like my engagement ring, and it tested as a diamond, obviously. And then I have tested it on my moissanites, and they test as diamonds. And then I have tested it on things that are not moissanites and not diamond, and they don't test as being those things with this. So I trust that this is working properly, because anything that I've tested that I know for sure what they are, it has read them accurately. So I believe that this is moissanite. I really like it. I think it is a great deal for a super pretty ring, and yeah, super happy with it, and definitely I recommend it. All right, anyway, so that is it for today. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike, that's fine. But please, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, it means the world to me. I love, having people subscribe. I love having the interaction with people in the comments. So yeah, please. And yeah, also remember, comment if you want me to change up how I'm doing the clothing try-ons, so that I'll know, and for the next video I will change it up if most people that comment seem to want me to be doing it the other way. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, week, and we'll see you next week.